Stephen, we are standing in the Omega booth at Baselworld 2016.
Yep.
And I've just walked out of a press conference where the industry has been characterised as in crisis. And one of your competitors in the same press conference declared that this was a fantastic result, 3% drop. Where do you stand between those two poles?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously that's a pretty tricky question. It's not a crisis. I hate that word because, you know, we're all
it's very dramatic.
We're getting 3 meals a day, we have a roof on our head, and, you know, we are in a business where it's so emotion driven that this can change overnight. Forget stock markets, forget all these, you know. But, you know, that's why things like what happened in Paris, you know, with the
tax
and all this, it has an effect on our business.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people get scared or they, you know, and
they don't leave their homes.
they don't leave their homes, and you have this mood, and I think that what we need, obviously we need to have a certain stability in economics. You know, people cannot buy something they don't need it, they don't have the money for it, you know, that's for sure. But they'll do it if the mood is right. And I think the mood is something very important we have to maintain.
Good. Now, Stephen, last time we spoke, we were introducing the METAS certification.
Well, we hadn't actually got the certification. We talked about the idea we had.
Yes.
Now we actually did it. The first watch came out in October, and this was a build up to get the Swiss Institute on board with us, and we agree on what we wanted to, in fact, certify, which we did. And no, I think it's a big breakthrough for us, for Omega, and hopefully for the watch industry, because now we have a certification for a watch as it's going to be worn by the end consumer.
Yes.
Not the movement, you know, we don't sell movements, you know, we're selling a watch.
And what did you think of the announcement of the new Rolex certification?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, that's not a fair question. It's you know, I don't know.
A redefined superlative chronometer.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we set the ball rolling with all this, you know, they increased the warranty, and, you know, okay, the Rolex quality, I mean, I think what they say is perfectly valid, you know, it's not at all that they're...
Which is what they say, that there's increased precision plus 2 minus 2.
Sure, you know, but okay, but that's quite the same thing, because I think it's not us saying this either, you know. I think it's what I believe is very important. I hope people would appreciate that. I mean, people who buy the watch, that it is an independent institute of the Swiss government, which is not easy people to deal with, you know, because they're very strict and, you know, they're meticulous about this and that. So, you know, I think it's a outside third-party authenticity. But, you know, but it's, at the end of the day, it's good for the industry. If everybody feels they have to make a better product, it's good.
And as I stand here, there are some lovely images on the walls of the Omega booth of the Globemaster. You must have put a lot of thought into this being the vehicle for the next phase, which is the Master Chronometer phase.
Yeah, I'll be very honest now. Omega, we have a very wide collection. I mean, very deep, very rich, with a lot of, you know, young, old, both genders, you know, sporty people, classical people, okay. And in terms of demography, pretty well spread around the world.
Yeah.
So I think this watch, what it has is, there are two tendencies in most brands, especially in Omega, towards the East and the West. You guys are down under, it's different. You're not the East, you're more West.
It's a global market.
I know it is. But it's true. And I feel the Globemaster, you know, certain watches we bring out, we show them at Basel, we know that only the East will go for it. Others, like more sporty watches and more bulky watches, we know it's going to be more the West.
Yes.
West starting the Euro up, you know, towards the US. I think the Globemaster, from what we felt at the beginning, and it's been confirmed here, it's really been embraced by both cultures. I think this is good because on the one hand, it's a very classical watch, you know, not too overbearing and everything. On the other hand, it's still got a lot of Omega umph to it, you know, and not sporty at all, but has something that is, you can talk about it. The consumer probably here does more than the one in the East.
Yes.
So I think for that reason, it's going to be a big success for me.
And a long-term prospect.
For sure, has to be, yeah.